Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anne, and normally I talk about translated fiction, but today I won't be talking about books at all, or hardly. I want to talk about my channel. So I've made 41 videos so far, and I have, as we speak, 83 followers. And those stats aren't good. They really aren't. People don't stick around. People watch my channel, but they don't stick around. They don't click on following or whatever. And the ones that do are mostly other booktubers, which is very nice. I have met some wonderful, wonderful people online and offline already. So for me, that was already great. That was the biggest win. On the other hand, I was thinking, why? Why is my channel not popular? I know I have tics, I know that. I'm often doing things like this. That's a tic I have. I can't help it. Today I'm holding my hands like that, so I can't do it. But when I'm talking about books, it's, I'm so passionate about them. And yeah, the problem is, my main problem is that I read fiction that is not very popular and hardly known. And I also look for it. So, because I am that kind of person who, I am always the one who wanders off from a crowd. I'm the one who thinks, oh, where does this little path lead to? What's this building? Can we go in? Can I go in? Is it allowed to go in? Yeah, I'll go in. And for me, that's always been my secret, to find hidden gems, hidden little treasures. And that's why I wanted to make this channel, to offer them to you, my little gems. And yeah, when I look at my channel, the book review that had the most views was The Talented Mr. Ripley by Patricia Highsmith. And although it's an excellent, excellent book, I loved it, I think her biography or her notes and diaries were 100 times more interesting, because she is a story on her own. She is an amazing woman, fascinating. And I get that people don't want to read those things because they can be more repetitive, they are more fragmented, it isn't a fluent story. And it's 1,000 pages, which is a lot to read about one person. But to me, I read it like in 2-3 days, something like that. I really enjoyed it. And then, yeah, I was wondering, what should I do? What can I do? Should I read more popular fiction then? But then again, my whole point was to bring out, or to bring to the attention, books that stay under the radar. And that is a choice that I made, and actually it's a choice that I stand by. So I will keep on doing what I'm doing. Be stubborn, as always. And when I look at my books that are laying here, I'm going to read Ceremony by Leslie Marmon Silko. I found this book on my secondhand book app. I bought it for €1. So those are the books that I love reading. I love reading those little treasures, those things that I've never heard of. Maybe this is a book that is well known in the States, but I never heard it. I never heard of the writer. So yeah, I will stick to my guns. And yeah, I know people would say, yeah, but your SEO writing may be a little off. No, it's not off. I always mention my books in my description. I always do. So that is not the case. It's just that I have an odd taste. And if I want to stay true to myself, I stick to my odd tastes. So people who are following me and who are liking what I'm presenting or what I'm offering or what I'm talking about, well, be welcome. I don't think there will be any changes anytime soon. Of course, I will be reading this one, the Karamazov brothers. This is in Dutch, of course. And also realize that having an accent, and although my English isn't bad, it isn't bad at all. I can have a very serious conversation in English. It isn't perfect. And some people are put off by that. They just don't want to make the effort. And fair enough, I understand that. I really do. But then you might think, well, why don't you have a Dutch channel? Well, they aren't very popular. And it would be a niche of a niche of a niche of a niche. So I tried it. I made about 15 videos in Dutch and I had 7 followers. So that's even worse. So I like to have conversations with people, and I love talking about books. It's something that I craved for all my life, because I've always been surrounded by people who don't like to read. My parents didn't read. My father can't even read or write. It's not because my father is stupid or didn't have an education. My father has dyslexia. I even brought out books, I even published books. My parents never read them. They never did. So yeah, it's a case of just following my own path and reading what I like to read and talk about what I like to talk about. And I will continue to do so. So yeah, I stick to my guns and I keep on doing what I'm doing. So if you want to be successful, just do what everybody else does and do it just a tiny bit better. And I will do what I will do, and I will try to improve as much as I can. I will try to improve my English as much as I can, although I read a lot more English books than I think I've read about 230 books from January till now, and I'm pretty sure that about 170 were in English and the rest was in Dutch, which is not bad. And I find that my problem is that I think that my vocabulary, my word choices aren't always the best or are not diverse enough. I can be a lot more subtle in Dutch. I can be refined in what I want to say. But then again, the English spoken world would miss all those great translated books if I would give in and talk only in my own language. So yeah, there we go. It's a choice that I made, and I'm happy with it. So yeah, bye-bye.